What's up, y'all? Winnie here, and welcome to Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I had already done a whole intro and, explained stuff and started the game, and then realized I had not actually set the audio to not be super loud, so I had to start over. Now, I believe probably the reason we didn't get any more Castlevania games from this company is their work on the second Lords of Shadow game they did, the Metroidvania one, is how they ended up getting their hands on the remake of Metroid 2 and then Metroid Dread. So that's probably why we never got more of that. But in the previous attempt to record this, I had already established that I just gotta go back to the level and it'll still do the cutscenes. Turn that down. I just had to restart so that I could fix the audio. It also seems to be picking me up on the microphone a lot louder than it needs to be. Even with the audio settings, this is just a very loud game. Like, I turned the headset down and I turned the audio capture down. The game is just really loud. Okay,
a storm is coming. Mankind faces ruin and despair. The world is changing, yet hope remains in the hearts of the people. We go about our daily lives never knowing the forces that can change our destinies forever. We are oblivious, ignorant like sheep to the slaughter. This night, in the year of our Lord 1047, marks the beginning of our journey together. A journey into darkness, into madness. I watch him from the shadows. Is he the one? He has come far already, but he will be tested to the very limits of human endurance and beyond. This night he rides looking for the old gods, armed with an amulet that has led him here. Tonight he will begin his journey into oblivion.
Take it down a little. Was just dialing back the decibels of the capture card a little bit more. And also, I'm wondering, how far away from the Yeti do I need to be, or do I need to dial down the decibels on that too? Because I'm talking normal. I'm not even talking loud for the sake of the video. I'm just talking. Alright. You're gonna give me the tutorials again, or is it, oh, you've done this before.
The struggle for supremacy is eternal, inevitable. Victory is the natural objective of every creature on this world. They will kill and die for their kind to dominate. Some call this eternal struggle equilibrium, the balance between light and darkness.
I think this came out like 15 years ago, and it has aged pretty well. All things considered.
These are dark times, times without hope. Men of faith claim that this is a test from God to strengthen our spirit. Perhaps this is true, or perhaps it is simply a pious lie. If it is true, darkness has come to engulf once proud humanity, and we are witnessing the end of mankind.
I think that's Patrick Stewart talking, but I'm not sure. does seem like there's a possibility that playing this on the Xbox Series X may have gotten rid of some of the jankiness that this game has, but I think we'll find out for certain when the big one comes in. I've never made it very far into this game. I just looked up what happens at the end so that I could try the next ones a long time ago. And I will explain that what I've learned once the video is over, because it's necessary information for the next game. They chose to do the thing where brain lands on the camera. They wanted this to be very cinematic looking. Is there a dodge button? I thought there was, but I guess not. Ow. 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 Okay, there is a dodge button. It's the left trigger for some reason. But it does look like it's not giving me the tutorial since I've done this before. But there was no start new game button. It's a problem that it's not telling me the tutorial because I don't know what button I was supposed to press to do that. I'm gonna hope it's the right trigger and try again. Because he heals to half if I can't do it. He didn't even jump! But I was right about it being right trigger. But he didn't even jump. What's up with that? Am I gonna lose off of not actually having the tutorials? Would I actually jump? I guess I'm gonna have to do it again because it seems to be broken by me having not known what to do. That is a pretty serious problem. Bro, get down here. Ow. Are you actually going to jump? Are you serious? Oh, now you jump. Know your role, dude. Come on. Yeah, I think it's just broken. Oh, they changed the button I gotta push. Wait, is the dagger how many guys are still alive? Was that split second of eye flashing my only tell? Is it going to be broken again? Yeah, that eye flash was my only tell. Now, when you actually get the tutorial, it tells you when to push the button and gives you slow-mo for it. So the inability to press a new game button is a massive detriment.
Who are you?
I am Gabriel. I have traveled here seeking the Guardian of the Lake.
You are from the Order? They sent you?
How do I find him?
He will find you. In the forest.
At least it didn't turn into a werewolf horse. Although that could have been really cool. Trial unlocked. You have finished the level defeating the warg with 2 surviving villagers. Yeah. Woo. Astounding. Finish the level without recovering health by any means. So, this game is a prequel. Well, it's a prequel reboot of the franchise, And it makes some decisions that are why people don't like it. Let's see if I can get through
I
this
follow
level
him
first.
into the old forest, watching him from afar. He is strong indeed. The one God comes to drive out the many, but here, in this place, God's influence is thin and threadbare. The old gods still hold sway here. Few venture this far into the wood. He is disturbed by dreams, dreams that gnaw at his very soul. He will rest for the night, but rest will not come easy. The battle has left him weakened, but he knows the dream will return, and though he fears nothing on this earth, yet his nightmares sap the strength within him and leave a cold grip on his heart. Tomorrow he will use the old hunting path. Long has it been in disuse, but for now he dreams.
Boon.
What motivates a man to confront the challenges that most of us would run from? Condemning him to solitude, exposing him to defeat and death. The answer is love, a force so powerful that all reason becomes blind to it, blind to all things, even the truth. Loss of love can make a man desperate, desperate enough to do anything to bury the truth, to hide from its pain.
I hear you seek the Guardian of the Lake. I will take you to him, but we must be quick. Climb onto my back. Hurry!
I've never been particularly good at this part. I'm not particularly aiming to do the trial, but I might as well, I guess. It's don't heal at all, but I don't really... I don't really know, like, at what point I would be able to heal the desert. Thank you for telling me what button I'm supposed to press. I have daggers now, no idea what button to throw them with. Maybe I was supposed to hit the dodge button? I don't know why it's not saying what button it wants the quick time to be, but it sure wasn't saying it. Well, I hit the dodge button and all it did was make me fall off the horse. I don't know. There's the Healy thingy. I hope that Lords of Shadow 2 does not do the thing where if you play the game, you just can never get the tutorial again. I guess it's a good thing I was only 3 levels in. Though this is not really giving me any reason to ever want to play this again. If I actually try to do this challenge, I think I'm not going to be able to beat the level. Maybe the reason it's not actually telling me what to push to dodge is because I'm supposed to fall off the horse. Oh, I succeeded.
I can travel no further. You will find what you seek ahead.
If it wasn't for those gauntlets, that would have been his ankles. Is this meant to be the old Castlevania thing of, like, moving across the map? You finished a level without healing! Trial complete! Woo! Awesome, great. I need, like, a lot of points to be able to do things. Ride horse. Saving content. Am I, well, over 20 minutes in? I think, like, since this is the furthest I've gotten, I don't remember if you get the cutscene before or after the level.
Alone again, with only his thoughts as company, he continues on his journey to find the one he seeks. Who or what was that strange creature? There is a power here that few know, a power that could have some influence on events. Perhaps the Guardian of the Lake is aware of him now and offers aid in his quest. There is just the small matter of the Dead Bog to overcome, a place that has claimed the lives of many of the Brotherhood. The smell of death is strong here, and danger lies around every corner, but nothing will stop him. Nothing will stand in his way.
I think the end of this level. Now, this is the first level we've gotten that's actually a level, which is the reveal that this Castlevania game... How do I describe this? The best point of reference I have is that basically, Castlevania Lords of Shadow is a worse Darksiders. Which in and of itself was a strange cross between God of War and The Legend of Zelda. By the time this game came out, the God of War franchise had been existing long enough that I think they might have already come out with God of War 3 by the time this came out, actually. I'm in the Knight's Court. You found a scroll. Read it in your travel book. There's something in the water. It's terrible. I've seen men dragged under, never to return. The location of these creatures can only be seen as ripples or bubbles on the surface. I surmise one must wait for these ripples and bubbles to disappear before progressing through the bog. One cannot walk around them because noxious fumes lay on either side of the safe path. So one must be patient and wait for the right moment to cross over them. Heck, I know that I'm going to die, But at least it will be fighting, not swallowed by these Maya fiends. Could they have been? They had axes. What kind of armor did you have that you weren't protected from a regular axe? I was gonna, but then you're like, hey, tutorial. Is that a grenade? You're wasting its fuse to tell me that. Success! Oh, I'm getting tutorials now. Since it's my first time technically playing this level, I don't really gotta worry about challenges or nothing. In terms of progress I've actually made in this game in my life, I've made it past the first major boss fight. And I've met Patrick Stewart. A naiad. A large part of the danger in the swamps lies in the hands of creatures known as naiads. These living things are usually passive, lying inconspicuously on riverbeds and in muddy, damp places, waiting until someone stumbles within range. When they attack, the unfortunate victims usually mistake their limbs for branches and are soon drowned and eaten. Days gone by, these once beautiful creatures were worshipped and sacrifices were made to them, but they're now forgotten by humans and have become evil predators, plaguing both wandering man and beast alike. So according to the dead guy who didn't even get got by naiads, I just gotta wait until there's not bubbles. And we're walking. And we're stopping. Hey, a heal thingy. Realistically, the bubbles are the tell and the ripples are the danger. Can't hurt to stop in case they can, like, actually chase. Oh, what that was. They probably don't chase, but can't hurt to be cautious. Oh, that's probably what I heard. Am I hearing the naiads talking? Probably something up there. I should check that out. I should check that out. I don't hate this game. I dislike the handling of not getting tutorials. Is this the progress direction? If this is the progress direction, why were there bubbles that way? Do I need to heal? No, I don't. It's fine. Probably missing a secret. I assume I'm still being chased by werewolves. Really? I was following the rules, and you still won't tell me what button I'm actually supposed to be doing for that QuickTime event. It's the B button. For some reason, it's the dagger button. And I don't take any damage, so I guess it doesn't really matter if I take my time or not. It's actually advantageous to rush and get captured. Oh, okay. I can only go through the boat. I'm pretty sure it's faster to just let them grab me. Because once I shake them off with the dagger, then they don't come back. If they don't come back when I do the dagger, and I don't take damage when they try, it's actually faster to just get grabbed. Oh, an autosave. Arena fight? Or goblins? I noticed that they're not throwing the grenades anymore. They must have got the memo. This crazy guy throws them back. Don't use those anymore. I didn't even see a dagger, or excuse me, a grenade get thrown. Seems to be all of them. I can't even break scenery. Probably would be a waste of processing power to allow me to do that. Rip the goblin. Yeah, you already told me how to throw the grenades. Shut up and let me do it. Really? Powerful impact. I'm gonna just go then. Oh, it's more Naiad bubbles. Something is clearly after me. It looks like the bubbles are just like, hey, when it's bubbles, keep walking. Just don't be there when the ripples. Okay, noted. You're sinking in the mud, baby. No, I'm not. He just looked dead at whatever that is. Right, I can jump. How's my health doing? I'm okay. That's not... That's not the button I meant to press. Ow. These don't seem like they should be impact grenades. They have a fuse on them. That's not how that works. I have a grenade now, die mad about it. Y'all made your fuses too long. The screen shook and I wasn't moving, so that's probably bad. Is this progress or... Oh, there's the handheld. At least they're not yellow. Cutscene? They've got a cave troll. Is that just a fit for his cross he already has? Convenient.
Forgive me, brother. but my need is far greater than yours.
That didn't really need an exclamation point. What was this even doing for the casket that he felt the need to say any of that? Hook tip. This relic was also built by the renowned artisan Ronaldo Gandalfi. Articulated metal tip can be used to grip objects and enemies from a distance, giving the combat cross the properties of a grappling hook. This also allows the wielder to climb, rappel, and swing around the environment when combined with the combat cross. So does that mean he just had this in, like, his casket, and for some reason his headstone... Why is that how that worked? There's a grip point. Closer to you. Whee! So I assume I have to use that somehow. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, they're breakable for him. Oh, I wasn't even over there. I see he's got the health bar. You can do that with your hands. Why did you need a headstone for it? Ow! My sternum, probably. That statue looks conspicuous. Well, at least it doesn't have any more headstones to use as a bat, but... Why do they feel the need to make the QuickTime button change every time it's happening? Why did they do that? Well, it looks like after the level I'll be able to level up though. Those eyes are glowing. Have they been glowing the whole time? Yeah. Did I just double jump? No. Just weirdness. He's almost dead. Or I want to do some sort of weird, stupid QuickTime event for it. Ow. Has that been there the whole time? Now you can carry more daggers. Why are these things in a graveyard? Where am I going? There's no camera turning, so I guess I'm going somewhere. Ah. I feel like he could have just left. That looks like it's something. If this direction is plot progression, then what was the other one? If that's the progression, what does this way do? Oh, it's the healing. Why is the healing the thing that's off the beaten path? That feels backwards. Is there not secrets? There's just, here's the things we give you, and if you don't want to die, you gotta work for it? Yeah, I know. But there's a... It's glowing. How do I get that? Okay, I guess that's just impossible for no reason. There we go. Why did... Okay. What you got for me? All right. Some of these jumps don't feel like they should be working. I also really thought that one of those platforms was going to start toppling when I, like, got to it. Are we at the guy? Oh, okay. Dagger wave. You can throw 5 daggers at once. Convenient, since I only just gained the ability to hold that many. Do I have to start the mission to get the cutscene with the dude? Because I just want to show the cutscene with the dude.
The stench of the bog fades into memory, and a land of great beauty lies before him, a paradise where nature lives in harmony with all living creatures. Indeed, a refuge for those who wish it. He is close now, close to the old gods and the old ways. Long forgotten by men, this kingdom was once revered by all, yet now only a small part remains. Soon even this will disappear. The amulet senses its master. Its journey is almost over. He will need all his strength now, all his wits. If he is to succeed here, if he is to convince the old god to help him.
Okay, so there's another level before you actually get to... It glows with an arcane purpose. Maybe it has something to do with this thing. Magical runes, perhaps you can light them all. Am I fighting things, or am I just looking for runes? Looks like it's kind of just a straight path. Oh, the camera angle changes for no reason, thank you. Here I thought I'd only be damned to that in Resident Evil. How are you here? You have found the travel scroll. The ravaged corpses of my brothers lie scattered everywhere. Feel guilty looting the bodies of my comrades, but I must find more life gems or I am lost too. Forgive me, my brothers. I won't last long unless I increase my chances of survival, and the dead have no use for such things anymore. I know that there is a life gem nearby. I can sense it. Just need to rest for a moment. Eek. Yeah, well, how'd that work out for you? Life gem's probably on another corpse. You just became one before you found it. What a pity. There's another one. I missed one. Stop wasting daggers. Oh, I can hold, what, 9? A weird amount. How did I miss one? Maybe it's just giving them to me out of order. I don't see nothing. It would be glowing otherwise. Are there enemies here, or is it just puzzling? Life gem. Another travel scroll. My darling Martha, I fear that I am not going to make it back. Look after yourself and our beloved daughter. God forgive me for failing in my task. Know that you will always be in my heart, and that one day we will be together again. Your loving husband. You sure that it was love in your heart and not the several arrows? Missing 2 of them, but I never saw any more. That's another box. You cannot reach this Brotherhood arc. Come back later once your skills have improved. But there's a ledge right there. What are you talking about? There's another one. Okay, I did miss one, but I never saw a 3rd one. I'm not getting in there unless I find it, so. It would be nice if I could move the camera. Maybe it's in the vicinity of when the camera automatically turned around. That's usually pretty good for making me miss stuff. Got Corpse McGee. Oh, it looks like I got all of the ones I came across. But where's the 3rd one? It does seem to just be a straight line of a level. I don't know. I guess I just keep going to see what happens. Wasn't expecting this video to be this long. But there's not really anything to cut out of it either. Oh. What? I guess I just guess. Okay, so you. Okay, so I just had to guess. I guess I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to censor that. There was no third rune, I just had to guess by, like, process of elimination. Goat man. Or do I start to do something else?
Show yourself. The Brotherhood needs your help. I need your help.
I know who you are, Gabriel. I am the guardian of the Lake of Oblivion, where the living can communicate with the dead. Tell me, warrior, are you aware of what is happening in the world?
We have been deserted by God. Creatures from the void come to claim the souls of men, to wipe mankind from the face of the earth.
And what of the elders of your order? What do they think?
That God has not abandoned us. They believe that a powerful spell has been unleashed by someone or something. A spell that has isolated our world from the heavens, cutting us off from God, and allowing evil to flourish unchecked.
Why have the Brotherhood of Light sent you to the Lake of Oblivion?
They have dreamt that a message waits for me at this lake. A message that holds a clue to our salvation. I was instructed to seek you out, in the hope that you may show me the path.
The elders believe that these dreams are the last message from the heavens, and that you should know something that we are unaware of. Is that it?
Yes. My wife, Marie, was murdered not 2 days ago by the evil that roams these lands. Her soul and those of the recently departed are trapped here, and cannot find peace.
And that is why they sent you to the Lake of Oblivion, because they believe that she is waiting for you here, to deliver a message to you.
Yes. Will you help me?
Only the most deserving of the living are worthy of speaking to the dead. Are you worthy, Gabriel?
Oh. I was like, oh, that's an interesting sound. You found a scroll. To reach Marie before she dies, you must find a path to follow. Try to overcome your sorrow and you may avoid her demise. You may only choose one direction in which to turn the 3 dials, and their shine will reveal the hidden path of self-redemption. I assume that if I turn one ring, they all Yeah. Interesting. Reset, try that again. Depending on how long it takes. If it takes me a while, this is going to be the part where I start the cut, and then I'll be back when I succeed. But if it doesn't take me that long, then I won't have the cut. Counterclockwise. Clockwise. Well, I'm gonna fail. Might as well see what the cutscene is when that happens. I feel like I should be able to get to her with this, but they're not going to let me do that. There she goes. Like a golf club. Okay, so it's slightly faster to just reset then. I'll try one more time, and then there is just the ability to just skip it. Oh no, you won't get the points. Oh no, I'll probably never play this again anyway. Big one. Really feels like he should be able to just make that. Oh! Third time's a charm. Hey, babe. What?
What does this mean? Tell me.
Only that you have passed the test. You appear worthy of entering the Lake of Oblivion. Make sure you have your daggers with you. One never knows when need may arise.
The Lake of Oblivion. The Lake of Oblivion is the giant ice monster? Does that mean I've never been past chapter 1 before? Ah, yes, the weapon upgrade I couldn't get because I needed to have the new moves. Stuff I could have got. Air grab and the flying kick. There a double jump? Get more attacks then. Flying kick. And air grab. Oblivion Lake. I've only done 8% of Pan's Temple. I guess the percentages count for if you actually, like... Okay, so I believe there's a cutscene at the beginning of this, so let's at least get the cutscene. I'm not going to do the boss.
Has shaken him. I see the doubt in his eyes as he heads towards the lake. So Pan is helping him now. That's good. Perhaps it bodes well. I wonder if he knows what awaits him here, in this place where the dead can contact the living. It is cold now. A chill wind blows through his heart. I can see it, feel it. He will need help if he is to succeed. He must not fail. He will not fail. Not now. Not yet. Not if I have anything to do with it.
Main character entry. Pan. I have to get to the boss fight first. Is a cutscene before or after the boss fight? Cool. Survey says after. Okay, so up front, the reason I'm not going to do this boss fight is one, the video is longer than I thought it would be, and two, the boss fight is just worse Shadows of the Colossus, and I distinctly remember hating it. When I was a kid, that puzzle took me a lot longer, and this boss fight is why I never got any further than this level. I did beat the boss, but I came away from it never wanting to play this game again. So, in the interest of explaining what's going to be going on between games, what I found out is that, one, that's Gabriel Belmont. This is a prequel slash reboot to the Castlevania series, and it ends with this specific Belmont becoming Dracula. And that's relevant for the next two games. My understanding of Lords of Shadow 2 was that it takes place in the present day with him being Dracula, but I've not heard anything else about it, so that might not be true. But the middle game is the fact that before his wife died, they had a kid, and then he became Dracula, so now his kid is both destined to defeat him, and he's also not allowed to know about it. And that's all I know about the three Lords of Shadow games from having looked up what happens in this one, since I wanted to try the second one, but did not want to go back to this one. So, it's got really good music, but the boss fight is terrible. It's got a lot of gameplay problems. It's really pretty, the music is fantastic, the story is nonsense, and the gameplay is rough. But that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe will be groovy. If you didn't, don't. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well so that you're notified of future uploads. This game goes on sale for like $5 on Steam pretty frequently, so if you've got a computer with the chops, I'd recommend checking it out if you wanna. But it did come out like 15 or more years ago, so you're going to feel that. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.